Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Okay, keeper stuff. We gotta do all that keeper stuff. At least, like, the first 5, we have to make sure that we've done, because apparently it's just a save file bug that has those show up. We also have Lilith. That's it. I think to give myself a little break, I'm just gonna do Lilith Dark Room here. Which should be, acceptable. AA6R, XR, A6. What an interestingly, not quite symmetrical, but seemingly symmetrical seed. It should be easy for me to get used to going to the dark room, considering I forgot to drop the left hand last time. Ha 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 ha. But we did beat Mega Satan as the Lost, which was pretty exciting, and in particular for me was a little bit of a milestone. Not because that run was difficult and I, you know, succeeded in spite of all the adversity that the game threw at me, but rather because, basically, it just took a long time to get the kind of run that made it ideal. I get it, Ruka. You don't want to sleep down there with Tomo. You're a king, whereas Ruka, or Tomo, of course, is a mere cat peasant. But you definitely cannot sleep up here and lick all the breadcrumbs off of that plate where I had my sandwich. That's just incredibly rude. Pushing all my important documents off the desk right now. Bombs will be real nice right here. Don't think we're going to get them, though. Man, it's weird to get used to a run. Oh, there is a... No, that's a bomb in a chest that I can't get to, as we discovered earlier. It's weird to get used to a run where, like, we can totally get hit. What's up with that? We can walk into that curse room and not have to worry, probably, about our chances of living. That's exciting. Luck up is good. Of course, I would really, really expect this to be a fairly easy win, all things considered. I think Tough Love is takeable. We might as well do this. This is so much easier than the Lost Mega Satan run. We can take deals with the devil. Really, the only penalty that we suffer is that we can't go to... I'm gonna try it. That hurt real bad. I didn't even take Curse of the Tower, which I think is probably the safe decision for now. But the only penalty that we suffer is we can't go to the chest. And honestly, not being able to get the 4 items in the chest doesn't seem like that much of a penalty relative to the shit that we've been dealing with. So I'm definitely primed to handle a run like this right now. Question is more about, you know, what kind of items do we get? Especially on deals with the devil. Will we have the HP necessary to take advantage of them and make that work? Now, Lilith is not the easiest character to spin a win from in Afterbirth. On greed mode, maybe. But in the normal mode, absolutely not. Still fairly difficult as a result of the fact that you only really get the doubled Box of Friends effect once every 4 rooms at best. It depends on the size of the rooms, but you get the idea. You may not always have it ready for bosses. You may not always have it ready for big rooms, even though it's advantageous to do so. And I know what you're thinking, this is a bad start, but I don't really mind if it's over your head, because the job of Resurrectors is to wake up the dead. And what I mean by that was mostly just an opportunity to fit a Tribe Called Quest reference in, but also at the same time, this is infinitely more HP than we have as the Lost, but strangely enough, the Lost better defensively than our current setup because of the fact that they can actually get hit. What a weird situation to find ourselves in, but a little HP is definitely nice here. Sucks to have lost all those spirit hearts and make our deal with the devil chance a little more messed up here. That was a dodge that required some thought. But again, I'm not going to worry about it too much. Even if we miss our first floor deal with the devil, I feel like that stuff is kind of secondary right now to just, you know, surviving. There's a tinted rock here as well, so I'm basically going to consider that if I finish this room without getting hit, my reward is being able to access that tinted rock. But Northern Line, you don't have any bombs, you say. I say, yeah, you know, there's a little bit of the secret type stuff in there. I guess I'm relying on the universe to reward me with a bomb, but I have, well, about 30% faith that that could happen. Make it so. Oh, Lord. It made it so. Okay, first thing first. Item room. Pupilo Duplex. I like it. I like it. It's hard enough to hit things as is with just Incubus, basically. So having another opportunity to make our shots a little wider is going to make it more likely for me to hit stuff and be positive. So I think this is actually maybe disproportionately... Wow, almost got hit twice. Maybe disproportionately good as Lilith versus any other character. Might be talking out of my ass, though. I have only been using it for about, you know, 22 seconds here. Bomb. No bomb. That's okay. There is a Tinted Rock and like a double bomb situation going on in there that I want to take advantage of, but this is where it counts, right here. Brimstone, Mom's Knife. After the gauntlet that we went to make those Lost runs work, I am not going to, you know, be cute about it. Oh, we can't take Brimstone. I took Brimstone on the last run. Tee-hee. No, we're not doing that. That was more of an impression of a Jawa from Star Wars anyway. That's fucked. I mean, you know what the deal here is. You're thinking empty vessel. You're thinking empty vessel. But is it worth taking Brother Bobby on the other one? Like, here's the thing. This does... Where did we get the extra Spirit Hearts from? Where did we get the extra Spirit Hearts from? I'm a little confused. So that ended up, like, super being the right decision. But how did that happen? I must be losing my mind. How did those Spirit Hearts show up? I want to walk through this. I'm super happy, by the way, don't get me wrong. I had 2 red hearts and a half Spirit Heart. I took Empty Vessel. Oh, does Empty Vessel give you the Spirit Hearts when you pick it up? If so, then that's 100% what you take. And then that solves my problem, like, quite succinctly here, but... Maybe I just, you know, took that out of my memory for whatever reason. This is fantastic. Now we have the ability to fly as long as we don't pick up HP for no reason. Brother Bobby was the better of 2 pickups there between Book of Sin and Brother Bobby. It synergizes with our spacebar item, gives us a little bit more DPS at all times. It's not good, but it's better than, you know, replacing our spacebar item or picking up an item we don't want to replace our spacebar item with. For no reason, except to give us Empty Vessel. Telepills into the shop, you know, relatively as good as it gets as far as telepills go, unless you're deliberately using it to get out of a cursed room or, of course, boss rush, which is something that we could consider here. That was terrible damage. It's also weird, you know, to give the Lost credit where credit is due. It's weird to get back in the habit of being hit once on a room actually being bad. I'm so used to, like, if you get hit once, big deal. If you get hit twice, you're in trouble. If you get hit once, not a problem. So we did get a little Empty Vessel invincibility here. One of the big positives about this item, for sure. If you can manage to make it work. I must have left one alive in the corners or something. Oh yeah, this guy. Easy kill, though. Really don't want more HP. What we would want at this point is like a Dark Bum, which, to be honest with you, we have an okay chance to spawn via... Cambion Conception if we just continue to get hit on occasion. I mean, I'd rather not get hit, then we wouldn't need the HP to begin with. But assuming we're probably going to get hit on occasion, ooh, that's really good for boss rush potential, then it makes a lot of sense for us to, you know, hold out hope for something like Dark Bomb if we could manage to make it happen, maybe. Okay, any way we can speed up the Stain fight is positive by my account right now, so that was very bad damage. Puts us in a dangerous deal with the devil situation where we probably can't afford to take anything, unfortunately. Ah! Well, if we could afford to take something before, we can afford to take it now. I think we do take HP and hope it's not Krampus. It's not Krampus, baby. Oh, that ain't Krampus, baby. I don't know what you do here, what order you take this in. We definitely have to get Brimstone. Take that, rewind it back. Usher got the shit to make your booty go smack. Do we give a shit about Demon Baby? I mean, I give sort of a shit about Demon. Here's how I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. And then we're gonna take that. And it is gonna kill us in the process. But it's also gonna give us that Brimstone. It's also gonna ruin Empty Vessel, which I probably should have thought about. But being able to actually use Brimstone, much more valuable than Empty Vessel at this point. Demon Judgment. Was there any way we could have done that? No, there's no way you take 9 lives in that situation and you still come out with no red hearts. Unless you took 9 lives and you took something else right after, which I guess would be totally plausible. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, every luck upgrade is so good because we have Tough Love. We're going to head downwards here. Now it's, you know, getting to the point where we should keep in mind we have to take the negative. We have to take the negative. Sing it with me, Ruka. We have to take the negative. Polaroid? I say no to that, Zoid. It doesn't make any sense, but if it rhymes and sticks in my head, it doesn't really matter, right? Donkey Kong plays cool or fun games, sir. Domain, kingdom, phylum, class, order. family, genus, species, you know? That's the mnemonic that I've had in my head since 11th grade biology class. It's not going anywhere, even though the mnemonic for it makes no sense. Oh, it's Capricorn, baby. Now we just need, Guppy's Paw on our deal with the devil, get back into that empty vessel state, and we're cooking with gas here. I mean, we're already cooking with, like, charcoal, but we could get, like, literal unleaded gasoline onto the grill here with this run. So, hey, thank God we managed to snag that deal with the devil on the second floor and give ourselves devil precedent to make this plausible. I don't mind fighting greed. Also don't mind having a little bit of double brimstone action here. Of course, it's getting increasingly tough to actually line up the second shot, but relatively inconsequential. Let us go all the way back to here. Oh. Okay. This is good. Another telepills. Yeah, I get another one. Isn't DJ Khaled so funny, Northern Lion? I'm just being facetious. I think it's funny as shit. But sometimes, you know, I find on the internet being cynical is like a shortcut for knowing what you're talking about. So, ugh. What a Philistine laughing at DJ Khaled's Snapchat. I only watch sophisticated comedies like My Dinner with Andre. Nothing wrong with My Dinner with Andre. You know, I can get down with the Battleship Potemkin with the best of them, but you gotta appreciate the basal pleasures in life as well. Can't go to that. Well, we can go to the Curse Room. Probably shouldn't right now, just in case we do get a deal with the devil. And I'm telling you, 2 Guppy items, one of them being Guppy's Paw, would be dope right now. Actually, just one of them being Guppy's Paw would also be great. But if we can get 2, facilitate the deal with the devil change, but also get an empty vessel, that would be sweet as heck. Don't pick that up yet. It could be HP. Okay, we're going to pick it up no matter what now, but if we'd actually gotten into the empty vessel state, we probably would have just stuck with it and stayed there. Head of Krampus isn't really worth it. I Can See Forever is pretty good. Crackjacks is more HP plus a luck trinket. That's pretty good. Haven't seen our item room yet, so let's try to make that happen. I really doubt it's over here, but there is a theoretical chance. Oh, another thing I should remind myself. Don't take Judas' Shadow and then respawn as Dark Judas. I mean, you can take Judas' Shadow if it facilitates Empty Vessel, but Judas is done, man. You don't need any more, you know, Judas improvements here. You got it. Judas is sorted. What we do need... Oh, I've been to the item room. Of course, we got Capricorn. Let's just head down then. What we do need is Lilith finally getting sorted here, which I think is... I've already done this, but I made the mistake of respawning as Dark Judas, but it's okay. It's not a huge deal. Room is, like, almost worth using Box of Friends, but I'm going to save it for big rooms because we don't know. One, this could be a big room right here, so... It turned out not to be a room at all, really. If there's red chests in there, I might go for it. I mean, this is a really, really strong run right now. Mom's Knife on the... Ooh, yes, yes, yes. Mom's Knife on the last run. Brimstone on this one. I am very much for this. So here's what we're going to do. Telepills out. I don't know where I am anymore. However, I can always go back for that other telepills if we desire it. Plus, we teleported, like, right next to our item room, which is nice. Even if it's Turdy Touch, we were going to backtrack for it anyway, and that can take valuable time. Smart. Just completely worthless there. From a damage perspective. I didn't think I would have triggered it like that. It seemed like it anticipated me coming there, but maybe it's just because I started too close to it. Have we gotten our first Cambion Conception yet? Doesn't look like it. Also valuable question, can we Cambion Conception a Guppy's Hairball? And, further to that point, if we Cambion Conception a Guppy's Hairball, does it count as a Guppy item? What an interesting situation. What a question. The likes of which we have never deigned to ask before. Got 12 bombs. Let's try to pick up something in here. That was well worth it. You know what? Man, I pretty much completely fucked our chances of getting a deal with the devil. I didn't think about that. I was just like, I've got the HP for it. You don't really have the HP for it. Well, we might as well play you. We could blow you up for a better devil chance, but more likely I'd rather just have HP right now if we're going to go this route, which is unfortunately what it probably looks like we'll do. If it was a demon judgment, we could have cheated the system a little bit. Oh, we still cheated the system thanks to that spirit heart. Luckiest day of my life, man. But seriously, like, pay out now because I'm at 15 cents. Okay, well, I mean, the keys could be useful if we get a Guppy's tail. And the box actually could be useful as well if we get an awesome trinket. Whipworm. Whipworm versus luck. Oh, that's so bad. I'm going to cherry it out. I'm just going to take the extra luck for now. The speed down is very disappointing. So there is a telepills in here, which is what I was after. Also a range downgrade, which doesn't hurt us, but is annoying, I guess. Still got the maximum deal with the devil chance that we could possibly have coming into this floor without any, you know, other items aiding and abetting us. Could use bombs for that. We've already been here. We've already been here. No, we haven't, but it's a dead end. Ah, you blew up my freaking entrance. You know what? You had your chance. And you blew it. Out of sight and out of mind. Other various lyrics to Kelly Clarkson's magnum opus, Since You've Been Gone, will be inserted here. You've already been that way, so this is like... I have no idea. Could not tell you where we at here. Very slightly dangerous. Why do you ask? Oh, we were so close to our boss room I didn't even realize. And this is an annoying enemy. Only takes damage when all enemies are dead, plus he spawns more enemies, but made it through. Got a nice little box of friends ready to go. No, this is good. Just wait for it. Oh, he didn't quite line up. That's better. Wait for it. A little dicey maybe, but ball of bandages. Nice little pickup. Yeah, why not? My shadow creates more stuff for us to do damage with. I mean, the shovel is something that would lower our HP, which is theoretically good, but I'd rather only lower it if we can for sure take it down to 0. Or, you know, temporarily at least take it down to 0. So I'm going to take advantage of this here, because now we actually get... Oh, we only get empty vessel when we get all the way down in containers. Okay. So we need to have, like, no red heart containers to make that work. Still, I was hoping we could spawn something with Camby and Conception there. And I did, didn't I? Like, Little Brimstone didn't exist for us before, so that seems like a huge win. We could play the Blood Bank a little bit more once we get some more HP and try to snag, like, a second familiar. So now we have, like, 4 Brimstones when we please. That's exciting. Do want to hit up the Curse Room as well, but I want to still give us the maximum deal with the Devil chance. The Curse Room chance for a Guppy item is less, in my opinion. It's a factual thing, but, you know, by my understanding, I should say, is less than if we tried to just get the deal with the devil, even with the penalty that we've got for the deal with the devil. So we can only come through here once, so I think, honestly, fuck the pill. Just play it, see what you get. Just a penny? That's okay. Pretty much the standard payout, can't be mad. These are no problem whatsoever, and free spirit hearts are always beneficial. At this point, we can probably go back to that curse room. And we will be able to teleport out of boss rush, so this is... I mean, it's very cocky to say this, but it seems like this is a foregone conclusion that we probably will win this. Onsus tells us where to go. We have a library and an item room over there. I think we just do this next room and then go right to the boss fight. We could look in the library. I mean, for 1 key, it seems like it's worth it. Probably. Get another Onsus rune, which is worthless. A health downgrade could be a blessing in disguise when it comes to our deal with the devil. If there's only a 1 hard deal in there, then it's actually well worth it. Take Book of Revelations. I think there's a case to be made that we do enough damage that we could just take Book of Revelations with us instead of Box of Friends, but part of the fun of playing Lilith is having and trying to make Box of Friends work as best as possible, I think, so I'm just going to roll with this because it seems more fun. Try to get Incubus and Little Brimstone to line up. It requires some semi-complex maneuvering here. And you know what? I think I'm not going to use Box of Friends on the mom fight in case we decide that what we get from the deal with the devil is, or from the boss rush and the deal with the devil, I guess, if you get one, is so good that we actually want to fight boss rush. because we will get outrageously strong by the end of it. You know, we'll have every 2 waves we get 1 extra brimstone charge. We're taking the negative. Very smart, intelligent, good job. Well, we're not going to be entering the empty vessel state, and we didn't get a guppy item. Range up is fine. Speed up is so much better. And then inside of boss rush, we get... I mean, here's the deal. You might as well take 1 because we can teleport out. But I'm not going to take either of them because I think telepills at this point is more useful for me to teleport out of a room that I don't want to fight in, or, you know, the second half of a cursed room or something, instead of just wasting it to pick up Piggy Bank. I mean, Piggy Bank's fine in some situations, but it's definitely not what we need right now. It does nothing for us. We have the negative, so, I mean, it's probably not worth filling our heart containers right now. Hopefully, we'll have the opportunity to replace our heart container instead. Even keep a meat gutting on a little bit of the action there. Plus, like, we have no need for money at this point, which is why Piggy Bank is so bad. But definitely, like, as an item you get close to the start of the game, Piggy Bank's got some potentially outrageous value. Just not for us. Don't take it as an insult on Piggy Bank. We're just in a strange place in our lives right now. Ew. That was supposed to be the start of Where Is My Mind by the Pixies. DAE Fight Club. LOL. Should probably check that room. I mean, if we're gonna hold telepills, we should, you know, consider that a target for telepills use. Nah, not good enough. Red chest, yes. Golden chest, probably, with the number of keys that we have. But regular chest, not really that interested. Pride fights, gives us an anarchist... Wow, that exploded in my face. Gives us an anarchist cookbook chance. Ooh, a Joker card. Basically just better telepills as long as we're okay with just coming back into the room that we teleported out of right afterwards, which most of the time we will be. So, yeah, the Joker card's nice here. It's another dead end. Should be using Box of Friends a little more often, but Joker card, we save until we know we're on a floor where we're not going to get a deal with the devil, which right now we could fairly realistically get one here, or on the next floor, and on the next floor, but we're definitely not getting one on Shoal. So that's our ideal kind of like use case, but your ideal use case doesn't matter that much. It's pretty much dictated by whether or not we find one here. I'm okay with using 2 Spirit Hearts to check out this curse room, sincerely. Especially if we just get 1 back here. That's fine. Not mad. Still not mad. Also gives us a better chance at Cambion Conception, or a better, you know, it puts us closer towards Cambion Conception. That's what I mean to say. It's a good sign that I'm not using Box of Friends so often. Just simply because it means that it's not a risky situation. Because we're... Or I'm not on shit damage, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Because we're in this run where we actually have an amazing setup, I'm not going to reroll myself. And I know that, hey, where you died, what happened to the real Northern Lion? Where are you keeping the body? No, it's just, you know, this one, I'm not fucking with Fate. Fate hooked us up. I'm not going to mess with it. Still plenty of HP and 9 lives. I'll open this. We're not going to the chest anyway. We can use as many keys as we want. I didn't want to pick that up. I watched it come out, and in my head I said, do we want this? And by the time I came up with the answer, which was about 0.2 seconds and an obvious fuck no, I had been hit already. So I've been hit with the thing that gave me an HP upgrade. What an asshole. But hopefully we get a deal with the devil here, and then we can maybe just Joker card immediately on our next floor and facilitate it. We don't have to Joker card immediately on our next floor, but Empty Vessel would be nice, you know? To get that working as soon as possible. No deal with the devil, so we'll just Joker. Obviously, we'll take the Guppy item. Then we'll take Abaddon. I thought that might, like, clear out our Eternal Heart. Unfortunately, it didn't. Because we made our own deal with the devil here, we have a better chance of getting one on the next floor, which is awesome. Just don't pick up an Eternal Heart on this floor and you'll be fine. The Abaddon pickup is obviously great. Guppy's Collar, pretty much, considering we have 9 lives, Guppy's Collar exclusively exists to facilitate the Guppy transformation if we can make that happen, so that doesn't really matter to me. one way or the other. Unless we get the third guppy item, in which case it matters a great deal. Almost got hit about 6 times there. Ooh, almost got hit there as well. Haven't been here. Have been there? I don't know, man. Curse of the Lost is like the curse that isn't actually bad, but is actually the worst for me because of my inability to understand directions. A bed to sleep in. Thought maybe we just couldn't get in on that side. I mean, we could do something with the key beggar, but not likely to be too meaningful. Yeah, at this point, we're pretty much locked in. And we're locked in to win. This would be awesome if these were red chests. And they're not, and we don't have a telepill, so I don't really care about doing it, but... like, I just find myself so often confused here. I'd like to remind myself again... we're not going to the cathedral. The game will give you 2 options. It will say go up into the beam of light, or it'll say go down into the cave of sorrows. And we want to go into the cave of sorrows. Sorrows? Sorrows? It's pronounced both ways, I guess. In North America, we say sorrows. But I imagine it's one of those words where in other parts of the world that speak English, it's with an O, it's sorrows. Every vowel in English only has 15 different sounds that it can make, and this is definitely the right one. Help. That is dumb. Of me, to be specific. Where the heck is the direction that we'd like to go? We haven't been to the right yet? No, we haven't been to the right yet. Extra spirit heart. I don't dislike it. Doesn't look like we've gotten anything else from Cambian Conception in a while. Killed this boss before I even knew that it existed, which I'd say is probably a good sign for things to come, considering this is what every room on the chest is going to look like. Kind of no reason to use Box of Friends here. It's the answer for a lot of rooms, unfortunately. I need to be more proactive. This is a room in which we could use Box of Friends. Feel pretty good about it, especially because we just got paid out with the battery charge. How many bosses do we have to fight here? But what's bullshit is that because this guy doesn't have the header that comes up, he can't actually give you a boss item. And I wouldn't mind Poison Touch. Poison Touch apparently gives you Spirit Hearts now? Is that correct? Someone told me that. It gives you Spirit Hearts or Demon Hearts or something like that. Which, you know, just one more reason with that and Spun to actually consider that item fairly okay now. This has got to be the right way. Just keep your HP high-ish. I mean, like, we shouldn't need too much to fight Mom. Maybe we'll need a little bit to carry us through the cathedral, but nothing is going to be too bad. Well, there's like 100% no reasons to put myself in harm's way there, but we did it, and we've recovered completely acceptably. Nice. Okay. We're not going to the cathedral, we're going to Shoal. That's right. Yeah, trick question, self. Oh, that is beautiful. That is a lot of damage. We do get to deal with the devil as well, so Empty Vessel should be a reality. Yeah, I mean, it's just Satanic Bible, but basically we trade 2 red hearts for the ability to fly, periodic invincibility, and 3 black hearts. That's a really good deal. Again, considering I'm not even using Box of Friends, at least, you know, that was a mistake, but it was a mistake that actually made sense. It was a something of a something. But I still think that if you're gonna play Lilith but not use Box of Friends, that's lame sauce, man. I don't know what ingredients go into lame sauce, but that attitude is definitely, you know, I'm detecting hints of that attitude for sure. The Hierophant is a big pickup. This is not the right way to go, and you know what? I've decided that life's too short to deal with your bullshit, so I'll be leaving now. And we may do that on a lot of these big rooms. This one, probably notwithstanding, because, you know, a double, aka quadruple husk fight is completely easily ascertained here. Fallen fight warrants this. The only thing is we do need to, you know, kill some rooms if we ever want to get charges on Box of Friends. Like, this room is worth doing, even if it's a dead end. And even if we get hit once or twice. I think it's worth doing. We got the HP necessary to sustain a little damage now. One more? One more. Let's let the orbital do the dirty work. Okay, this is at this point just like, you know, we're riding into sunset on our color TV screens. Something, something I can get if you know what I mean. I forgot the rest of the lyrics. Women to the left of me, yeah, women to the right. I must be in some place that caters to a demographic that's not entirely my own. I'm shopping for feminine hygiene. Oi! Oh, it doesn't really work, but I needed to find a rhyme in there somewhere. At this point, I'm like... You know, you do reach a point on a lot of runs where you just get so strong that you're like, yeah, yeah. Unless you're gonna give me, like, some super high damage stuff, then... or, like, super cool tier effects, then just give me the win. Because that's where we are right now. The win is going to happen. It's really just up to the game when it decides that it's going to happen. And I'm excited because now we can really focus, you know, kind of gung-ho on the keeper stuff. We do have 2 guppy items now, so picking up our 3rd one is plausible on the curse room, and it will only hurt us once. So I talked myself into it. We're definitely going to go for it. Have I really not been hurt enough to warrant the spawning of a new familiar? It doesn't look like I have. Okay, we broke even on here. That's a good... We got information, and we broke even, so that's a positive thing for sure. Where's my Cambion Conception plays? There was a Tinted Rock there. I mean, I'm stoked that Cambion Conception already gave us a little Brimstone. One of the best it can give for sure, but come on. You can push it a little further than that. Ah, this is perfect. It will give us a charge just in time to fight Satan with. And we will take advantage of that opportunity. Oh, we got... No, wait. When did we get Succubus? If that happened earlier and I missed it, that's totally my bad, because Succubus is an awesome familiar. I would hate to not give that the credit it deserved. Oh, that empty vessel invincibility, man. Double Lost Protector is, you know, just about the worst thing I could possibly imagine as far as, like, free familiars go. It doesn't do that little damage, but they're so close together, they're not going to get, like, any coverage. Okay, this is where we make the dream come true. 1 guppy item would be nice. Okay, those are bombs. Those are spiders. Those are spirit hearts. That's pretty good. And those are spiders. I would say the guppy chances are quite low indeed. Can't bomb our way through rooms here, so hope you got your fill of it on the last floor. Ooh, Mr. Mega's not too bad. Oh, we're invincible. Just stand still and let these guys run into you. I forgot we had petrified poop, so actually we... Or, every time. I forgot we had, Turdy Touch, so we can really just let these enemies stand next to us and be fine. Yeah, no problem. Just knock my lip balm off the table. When I went to the doctor and bought that, or the pharmacy and bought that, I was like, you know what this would be great as? A cat toy. Not like we could go to the pet store and buy those and have dozens of times. Instead, just, you know, knock something that's almost medicine onto the ground. You joker. It's not a toy. Alright. Well, I don't love this room, and I had a sneaking suspicion that something like that could happen pretty easily, but 1 hit of damage is basically meaningless. If it stacks up too much, could become a small problem, but... Oh, this invincibility, man. We're gonna make it. We made it. It wasn't even that close, actually. Scared temporarily. We should throw down bombs during that section as well. Anything to speed this up. I'm like, to be honest with you, I was gonna say like I'm not bored. I am like a little unenthusiastic though. Like, it's definitely a run that could have a little bit more in terms of like, you know, enjoyment to it. Just because I'm not like blowing the doors off. You know, if you're gonna give me an easy win, throw in like a homing tier or something, so at least we got cool patterns to look at while we're making it happen. I'm mostly just stoked that it looks like on our first try here we're gonna get this done easily, but would it kill you to be a little bit more entertaining in the process anyway? Maybe I'm being a little prissy about it, but that's okay. It's a good room to use our full battery charge on. It's also a dead end, which is actually quite nice in terms of, you know, knowing that we don't want to be in this part of the map anymore. At least we know. Double Demon Baby almost took care of that familiar all by itself. All by themselves, I guess. I guess our luck stat isn't quite as amazing as I was hoping, because we do not have, like, many items showing up. The Gaz basically just gave us double, Book of Revelations effect. Not a good room to use the death card on, but I respect that it would have saved us from, you know, any hassle on our last room, for sure. What? The other gate was not dead? Okay, that blew my mind. I thought for sure that gate was toasted. If you use the death card on death, it should turn it into super death, and it gives you, it's much harder, but if you beat it, it gives you 2 cubes of meat at once. That's a character I'm playing called Guy who's balancing the game from the comfort of his own home because he's in love with it. Yeah, you thought I was going to make him out to be kind of an asshole, but now he's a little selfless, isn't he? Well, not selfless, maybe, but you get the idea. All right. Definitely, like, don't get hit more than this. We should still have some HP left for the lamb fight. That would be for the best. That's a good, you know, death card use, but, you know, the reason it's a good death card use is because he's very weak, so we had killed him by the time it became relevant anyway. There you go. I don't know how much that helped us. Shouldn't be a problem. Still a decent amount of HP. Because I'm decent HP. Oi. Oi. This also should not be tough because they're all funneled into the middle. And we actually got a freaking item. I can't believe it. No. Because that, for many reasons, no. You can probably figure them out. One, I don't want to put our run at risk by having to do the floor again. Two, I don't want to have to do the floor again without my favorite Lilith item that actually is going to make our boss fight much easier than most of the rooms that have preceded it. Three, I was going to make a reference to the song, you know, Freaks of the Industry by Digital Underground, but then, you know, that would be 3, you take it out and put it in a butt. But the answer is D, none of the above, or all of the above, I forgot. It's been a couple of hours since I listened to it. It's not as misogynistic as it sounds, I promise. It's actually a song about, you know, loving your lover right. It's not a song, really, more of a manifesto. This will be our victory. It is all but assured. It is assured. We've unlocked Succubus, which is kind of funny, and Dark Baby. And we've already been seeing Succubus, so I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm not deleting my save file and starting over at this point. Sweet, we can probably do Keeper stuff next time. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.